Hey, John Prevost here for WhistleBiz.com. Thanks for joining me again today. Today is part 6 in our pod series, Passion, Ownership, and Dedication series. Yesterday we talked about vision statements and how what we're doing and why we're doing it can create an emotional connection between the person executing the project and the emotional core of why we're doing that project. Today we're going to take it another step and understand not only what we're doing and why we're doing it, but for whom we are doing it. So today we want to talk about user profiles, personas, target audiences. It comes in a lot of names, but we want to look at an individual that is going to be either using, let's say, our software, or we're targeting a campaign at, or so forth. And I really want us to encourage us to get to the level of individuals versus demographics. It's often often with a project you'll see, this software will be for moms from age 28 to 35 who are white, who live in Ohio, and so forth. And that doesn't really help us give us a connection to that individual. It helps us, with some information, some general information. It's not unhelpful, but it also doesn't give us that core emotional connection to what problem we're trying to solve. So, what does a good user profile look like? We want to understand the motivations of the person. What's the most important thing to this person? What are the hardest things this person has to deal with on a day-to-day basis? We want general information about this person. What's important in their hobbies? What does their home life look like? We want to get to the core, really understand what's going on with this individual. I've seen some organizations go as far as having cardboard cutouts of these people with their information on them, around wherever the group is working on a project. And this is a wonderful idea. Whatever you're doing throughout the day, you always have that person right in front of you. You always realize that your work is about making their lives better and having that core connection. So there's about 3 things there's a lot of things we're doing here, but there's 3 key points that I want to make with having good user profiles out there. One is, of course, the emotional connection to the problem. We've established that, that's what it's there for. Number 2, when we have a user profile out there, when we have an individual floating out there that we all have in our minds, we realize it's not about us. It's not about the people that are in the project creating the project. I'm not making it for me because I'm an engineer. I'm not designing the ad campaign because I'm a marketing strategist. It's not about me. It's about somebody else and what is important to those individuals. Thirdly, it gives us an objective connection to that individual. So when we're having hard conversations about features we're going to implement or ways we're going to design our campaign, we realize that actually it's not about us, it's about this individual. We can argue about what is best for Chad or Jim or whoever our user profile is. It gives us an objective individual to be discussing. So finally, how do we know if we are doing a good job understanding who our projects are for? Obviously, that's the exact question to ask. As somebody that's working on a project, I understand that you know your vision statement, what and why we're doing something, but can you give me some understanding of who we're doing it for? That should really help us. And if you're an individual contributor and you're working on a project, ask yourself, do I know what my email campaign is about? Am I just flooding the airwaves with this, or am I actually trying to talk to that one person? Am I trying to talk to that one individual? If you do, I think it's going to make you more laser focused, and it should make you more passionate for the work that you're doing. It should make it more real. So that's it for today. Let me know how that goes. Certainly appreciate your time today. Have a wonderful day. Thanks so much. Bye.